Good evening, dear participants. I was waiting for everyone to join. One member is missing, but we will start.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. So I am Sharvari and Sharvari Kulkarni. I am CTO, Chief Technical Officer of bdglifesciences. I have 14 years of experience in the field of computational biology, in which my area of specialization are basics and advanced of bioinformatics, practical molecular docking, and MD simulations on all platforms and NGS. So today we will be starting for the first session of MD simulation, which will be for 10 days. And I have given my brief introduction, and I feel Lata had attended just the previous one, docking simulation or docking workshop with me. Um, Ajay, I think I have met you also before.
Yes, I think in September I have attended molecular docking class from you.
Acha. So that's why I found your voice familiar and name also. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I just forgot. Give me your brief introduction, Ajay.
Yes, I did my PhD from Jawaharlal Nehru University, New Delhi, and after that I did for 2 year postdoc from Sweden, and now I am back to India and searching for job.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
So some background, if you give, then I remember. Yeah. You had attended in September now itself, right? Uh,
Yes, in September.
yes, recently. Yeah. Okay. So good. Yeah, so we will start with MD simulations. Then I'll give you a brief introduction about the simulation. So good that both of you have attended docking. So I need not repeat computer-aided drug designing, where exactly the simulation is standing, what is its important. I generally give some real-world examples of docking and NAMD as a CADD pipeline, all that you must have already learned in my talking workshop. So we will directly go to MD simulation, I think. So today we can target for the installation. So it will be faster. I don't need to give you much introduction. Of course, I will talk about MD and then we will start hands-on. Start sharing my screen. Yeah, so in this workshop, we will be talking about what is MD simulation today. Then it is divided into three parts. First, we will do Windows part, that is NAMD VMD, which will be for only protein. Then we will do Gromacs for only protein installations and running the tutorial for protein. And then we will move gradually towards a little difficulty level, that means protein ligand complex simulation. All these three programs will be always following one standard pattern, that is preparation of input files and running the simulations and then analysis and plotting the data also. So let us see a brief theory of what is MD simulation. So if you remember a bit about this importance of simulation, nowadays, till 5, 6 years before, only docking study was sufficient, right? Because in docking, what you do, you identify, it is like a virtual screening. You identify best complexes, and you shortlist from some ligand library, best complexes, right? And then this is nothing but identification. But in order to prove them best in the system, you need to validate them. And validation is very, very important. And for validation, you have to do MD simulation. Unless you prove your data or support your data of docking with MD simulation, it is not at all, it won't be called, or it won't be eligible to be called as a drug. After that, you have admit analysis also, but simulation is the most important milestone or the pillar. So immediately after the docking, you have to follow MD simulation. And what it is exactly? So basically, by means of bioinformatics or computational biology, what are you doing? We are creating virtual lab, means something which is not existing, but we are creating it, right? So for that, you need to give some input data and then you replicate. And you have to ultimately, why are we doing all this virtual lab? To check how the system will behave naturally. So, in order to check how the protein, how the protein drug complex will behave inside a natural system, you have to check MD with simulation. Simulation means what? Simulate means to mimic. To mimic the behavior of the system is nothing but your MD simulation. And how can you simulate it? The best way of simulation is by analyzing the physical movements of atoms and molecules. Okay? It is the computational method that calculates the time-dependent behavior of molecular system. So you are studying the minute insight of the system by studying its time-dependent behavior. It provides detailed information on the fluctuations and the conformational changes of proteins and nucleic acids. So how the protein, how the nucleic acid is behaving, how the protein drug complex is behaving. What can be the way to do that? Only way is to check how they are changing their conformations with respect to time frame. So it is nothing but detailed study of the fluctuations and conformational changes. And how are we going to study? You are going to divide entire study into small, small parts. And that is called as a time step. So these methods are nowadays These methods are nowadays routinely they are used to investigate structure, dynamics, and thermodynamics of biological complexes. Now, mathematically if you see, it is a technique which generates atomic trajectories of system of n particles by numerical integration of Newton's equation of motion for specific interatomic potential with IC and BC. So the basis of mathematics to this is Newton's equation of motion. And it is studying the second law of Newton's second law of motion to each and every particle which is comprising the system, and then you take its integration with IC and BC, initial condition and boundary condition. So something like this. This is the mathematical illustration. You have n particles and you apply Newton's equation of motion to each particle and then integrate it. The same thing I have given in theory. History is first simulated successful protein was PCI, PTI, pancreatic trypsin inhibitor. This is its PDB ID. It was done long back in 1985. Now let us start. So You must have seen because you had already the background and did not go into theory. Otherwise, it takes 15 to 20 minutes more, which is not required. You have recently attended docking. So let us start with installation. I will first show you, then you can follow me. So first observe only, then I will, after you are you have observed, then you can just start with the installations immediately after me. And if you face any difficulty, you can always ask by unmuting or sharing your screen is also allowed. Now let us first start with the most important software, which is NAMD. NAMD is Nanoscale Molecular Dynamics, and VMD, Visual Molecular Dynamics. NAMD and VMD works hand in hand. So for running this Windows based simulation, you need to work simultaneously on NAMD, VMD. So initial part will be with VMD because we need to prepare all our input files by using VMD. And for running the actual program or executing the command, we will need NAMD. And then again, when we get our output files by NAMD, we have to analyze them with VMD. So understood? So both of them operates in coordination with each other. Then we are going to take NAMD tutorial files from web server, and these are the template files. So we are going to take the starting or the template file and some codes which are ready, some scripts which are ready with the NMD tutorial files. And rest we are going to prepare our own files with the help of the ready scripts which are universal. And then we have to make it applicable to our system. Text editor, any notepad, wordpad you can use. Plotting program VMD is an excellent plotter. So we are going to study how to load the log file and take all the graphs. And I will tell you the backup also by using Excel. Okay. Yeah, so this file details we will see once we install everything properly. So today's target will be to make our system prepared for MD simulation. So one by one, I'll show you and then I will give you time to do that. So first we will go for NAMD installation. First link itself, you can click NAMD. The server is almost every time loaded, so it might take some time to load the data. Just be patient with that. Okay. Then on the left hand side, guys, you can see this download NMD option. Click on that. Then you will be able to see these many versions, but do not worry. You don't have to see all these Linux. We are going to work on Windows initially. So we will go for Windows version. You can go for version 2.14 and this one, Win64, Windows 7, 8, 10. Please remember, I have clicked on version 2.14, means you have to click on because I'm not going to do it. It's already set in my laptop, so I need not do it. But you are going to follow exactly how I'm teaching you. So you're going to go to version 2.14, Windows 64, 7, 8, 10. Once you click on this, I'll just show you the path, but you'll have to do it actually. Once you click on Win64, guys, it should come with this page. You'll give your username and password. and then continue with registration or download. Once you click on that, you can choose your favorite, means it's not at all mandatory that you choose any specific username password. You can give your own username password as you like. For me, it is coming as it's already taken because I have done it. For you, it won't be coming like that. You will just click on continue with registration. And then there will be one license agreement. You will have to say, I agree. Then it will be installed, guys. Okay. Now, how to make sure that you have installed it correctly? I want it exactly like this because otherwise, if you don't take precautions right now when I'm instructing you, we will face problems when we are executing the command, and errors are there are high chances of errors. So avoid that. So where I want you to install this software, I'll tell you, it will be there in your C drive, sorry, D drive, preferably D drive. But some people I have observed they don't have D drive, then you can go for C drive. But my commands are structured with D drive. So if you are installing in C drive, you will have to edit it. That is the only thing. Okay. So I'll click on D drive. Then you will have to install it over here. Okay, extract it over here. When you extract the zip folder, it should come like this. Can you see my name of the software? NAMD 2.14 B2 Win64 multi-core. So it would, for you, it is newer version. I think they have removed this B2 thing. So it's okay even if you don't see this B2, but the name of the software will be like this. Double click and you will have to see this NMD2 application file. Okay, I repeat, in the software you will be able to see NMD2 application file. Okay, this is the first installation, guys, that you are going to do. Then you'll go to the same page, and uh, when you go to the first page of NMD, that itself will have one more option. I'll show you. Here in the software VMD. So it will ask you download VMD. Just go to download VMD. Again, it's still coming. Just again, you will be getting a lot of list of versions. You can go for 1.9.3, but this one, please don't get confused. Windows OpenGL CUDA is not for us. It is for GPU. We are CPU work. We are working on CPU. So we will just click on Windows OpenGL. This one, 7.8.10 compatible. I repeat, you can go for 1.9.3. You can go for 1.9.2 also. But it has to be OpenGL without CUDA, not with CUDA. Once you click on that, you will have to give the same username and password that you had given for NMD. Okay, same. Please remember, same. I'm repeating. And then you will click continue with the registration process. After that, how you make sure, again in this case, installation is done properly? You will click on VMD and it has to open like this. Okay, VMD. So I'll show you. If you have installed it for VMD, you don't have any condition. I mean, there is no condition as such that you have to install it in a particular drive. Okay. It can be anywhere, but just the thing is you will have to see these three working windows. Inside that also, you will see if this extensions and TK console is seen like this. We will have to learn tomorrow how to run the commands in this window to get our input files. Okay, so this is your second installation. And the last one is your NMD tutorial, which are data files. So you will type here NMD tutorial files. First link. Just a minute. There are sometimes problems with this. If there is a problem, let me check. I'll have to share my folder with you if there is still a problem. No, it came. Fine. Now, in this also, you will get sometimes directly from here. You will see here, please don't get confused. See very carefully the screen. First, second, and third line, this ZIP 155M. Just click on that. Zip folder 155M. Sometimes this is happening that this is getting blocked and it is not extracting. Then you will have to, we will have to see some uh, alternate way, I think. They have changed the link. Sometimes it works from here. So down you can see under the tutorials and resources, NMD tutorials. You can see over here, okay, NMD tutorial, and it is here, zip, uh, just a minute, let me just confirm one second. NMD I think this should work. Required tutorial file, this one. Hmm? This one. This is working. Again, you will see after installation, if you say keep, then it will be extracted. Okay. And after the extraction is done, you have to again see that you have to install it in the D drive again. Or if you have installed previous one in C drive, please maintain the same directory where you have installed the software. After installation, please make sure that you double click and you see all these folders inside. 1 build, 1 spare, 1 box are made. Okay, so reach out till here. And if you face any difficulty, please let me know. Complete these 3 things which are main target for today: NAMD, VMD, and NMD tutorial files. If you have any doubt or confusion, you can share your screen. I will give you confirmation if you're correct.
गुड इवनिंग मैम।
गुड इवनिंग लता।
मैम हमें वीएमडी कौन सा वाला डाउनलोड करना है?
9.3 भी कर सकते हो, 2 भी कर सकते हो, लेकिन विंडोज जीएल के लिए कूड़ा नहीं चाहिए उसमें। विंडोज 7, 8, 10 कंपैटिबल का एक होता है ना वो।
अच्छा।
आप शेयर करो स्क्रीन अगर डाउट। शेयर करोगे स्क्रीन लता?
यस मैम।
हाँ। हाँ, इसमें से 1.9.3 के अंडर आपको दिख रहा है विंडोज ओपन जीएल फ्रॉम द बॉटम द फोर्थ ऑप्शन। हाँ यस, वो करो।
मैम
हाँ,
सबको सी ड्राइव में ही रखना है क्या?
अगर आपके पास डी ड्राइव नहीं है तो सी ड्राइव में सबको, मतलब एनएमडी ट्यूटोरियल फाइल्स को और एनएमडी को, वीएमडी कहीं पे भी जो डिफॉल्ट है उस पे कर सकते हो।
ओके मैम।
ठीक है।
ठीक है।
हाँ, एनएमडी हो गया।
हाँ जी मैम वो हो गया, पर अभी तो डाउनलोड्स में है ना, फिर उसको इंस्टॉल भी तो करना होगा ना
हाँ,
एप्लीकेशन।
इंस्टॉल करना है, मतलब एक्सट्रैक्ट करना होता है उसको, इंस्टॉल नहीं।
एक्सट्रैक्ट कर लिया है।
हाँ ठीक है।
ठीक है।
हाँ, अजय, आर यू डूइंग ओके? इट्स क्लियर टू यू?
Yes, ma'am, it's clear, but I will do it later.
क्या क्यों नहीं कर रहे हो अभी सिस्टम पे?
Ma'am, I have to download this on the Windows system, not on Mac.
आपका मैक है अभी?
अभी Mac है मेरा इसलिए.
अच्छा ठीक है, नो प्रॉब्लम।
Okay.
Lata, if you need my guidance, you can keep your screen sharing because Ajay is not performing anyways hands-on. So I can explain you and guide you on your system if you want to share.
ओके मैम।
हाँ, हो गया VMD? हाँ ठीक है। हाँ, VMD को आपको इंस्टॉल करना है, NAMD को एक्सट्रैक्ट करना है। नहीं, ओपन नहीं होगा ये, ओके करो डाउनलोड्स में। यू गो टू डाउनलोड्स फोल्डर। हाँ ओके फाइन, या यस, यस।
मैम ये NAMD डाउनलोड्स में ही एक्सट्रैक्ट हुआ है, अब इसे फिर
अब कॉपी और पेस्ट कर दो सी ड्राइव पे।
अच्छा।
Yeah. Now, NMD tutorial files. अरे ये हो गया ना,
यस मैम।
NMD tutorial files.
मैम वो
गूगल
कहाँ
में
पर?
डालो, गूगल में डालो NMD डैश tutorial डैश files. डैश डैश NMD डैश tutorial डैश files. NMD के बाद भी डैश. हाँ हाँ हाँ, जस्ट चेक यहाँ से हो रहा है क्या ZIP 155, अदरवाइज वो हम अल्टरनेटिव लिंक करेंगे. फर्स्ट फर्स्ट स्क्रॉल अप करो. नहीं, मैंने क्या बोला, स्क्रॉल अप करो. हाँ, ये 155, ये थर्ड लाइन पे. हाँ, 155 ZIP स्क्वायर ब्रैकेट में है.
155। ओके।
रिक्वायर्ड ट्यूटोरियल फाइल्स और प्लेटफॉर्म्स में ZIP 155 है. थर्ड लाइन पे लता.
ओके।
हाँ, यहाँ राइट पे देखो, राइट पे, वहां पे नहीं, मैं बोल रही हूँ, सुनो. ZIP 155. गो बैक.
मैम इस
हाँ
पे?
हाँ हाँ हाँ, वहां से चेक करते हैं, अगर ब्लॉक नहीं हुआ अच्छा है. वेरी गुड, हो रहा है. यस. अभी जस्ट सी वेयर इट इज, एंड देन उसको भी आपको सी ड्राइव में ही एक्सट्रैक्ट करना है.
ओके मैम, एक्सट्रैक्ट करके सी ड्राइव में भी तो पेस्ट कर सकते हैं?
हाँ, कर सकते हो. यस टू ऑल. हाँ, just open and show me both the folders. I'll just check the files. हाँ, ये गलत है. हाँ, अभी आपने जो किया है ना, दिस इज रॉन्ग. ऐसे नहीं होना चाहिए. फोल्डर के अंदर फोल्डर होगा तो when you execute the command errors आएंगे, वो फाइल डिटेक्ट नहीं करेगा. So keep only one. Can you see? हाँ, C ड्राइव में NAMD के अंदर और एक NAMD, आपको वैसे नहीं चलेगा. हाँ,
तो
कट करो. एक एक ही चाहिए हमें. ये बहुत कॉमन प्रॉब्लम होता है जो पार्टिसिपेंट्स करते हैं, और फिर एरर आता है बाद में. अभी ओपन करके मुझे बाद में दिखाना अंदर फाइल्स है कि नहीं. हाँ, नाउ डबल क्लिक एंड ओपन. ठीक है, दिस इज परफेक्ट. या, नाउ शो मी दैट फोल्डर. हाँ, यहाँ पे भी वैसे ही गलती हुआ है. या, ठीक है. So all the required files have come. ओके, नाउ शो मी योर एनएमडी ट्यूटोरियल फाइल्स के अंदर एक 1 बिल्ड करके फोल्डर होगा, वो एक बार दिखाओ आप मुझे सी ड्राइव में जाके। 1 बिल्ड दिखाओ एक बार, फर्स्ट वाला। Yes, guys, you see here we are taking the template files. Don't use this ready-made example output file, output folder. Okay, we are going to create our own files. The ready file which we will be getting through this is 1UBQ, which is the input or the starting file of the protein. Then we have topol 27 protein lipid input file, which is the parameter file for all the proteins and lipids. It is universal, so that is why they give it ready-made. There is no change even if you change any protein, anything. It is universal because it covers all the topology parameters. So what is the difference? Now you have done docking, so you know exactly what do I mean by PDB. PDB file, guys, is a 3D coordinate file. Okay, and topology file is not only this 3D coordinates, but how they are connected in the topology. Means their connections are also important. When you do docking, then there is no problem, as in you just require 3D coordinates. You are not bothered how the bonds are changing in this protein according to time frame, which is the prime requirement in MD simulation. Unless we check the topology changes, we won't be able to get and interpret the data. And for that, you have to use this topology file. And the last one is VAT underscore spear. So in NAMD VMD, we are going to perform MD simulation in two conditions. One is periodic boundary condition, another is non-periodic boundary condition. So periodic is box, and non-periodic is sphere. The sphere does not have boundaries, right? So I told you to check if you have got two folders, right? One is box and another is sphere. So in that specific folder, we will be running specific type of simulation. Okay. And for that sphere, the ready script is given for the solvation. So we are going to, as I told you, we are simulating the system. That means we are putting the system in the water box or water sphere. We are solvating it, right? And for solvation, you require script. And that is called as, why do we require to solve it? Because we have to simulate it to natural body environment. So we use vat underscore sphere. So these three are going to be the ready files. Rest I'm going to teach you through the scripting and coding. How are we going to prepare it? Fine. Now Lata and Ajay, just observe how empty installations was the main task. You did it quickly, so we will finish early, but I'll just make one more step, and then for today it's okay, we will stop early. From tomorrow we will start doing all the steps. Mm. So I want you to first learn today how to open the TK console. So what you'll do, Lata, as I guide you, you just keep on doing, or else first I'll show you on my screen, then I will make you do. For time being, stop sharing. Okay, so I will type here VMD. Yeah, so we are going to load here files, but for now we have to learn how to open and access the folder in TK console. So for that, I I go to extensions TK console. And here, for accessing the proper directory, you have to type cd command. So I'll type cd space two dots, enter. Then you will have to check in which folder you are. Now you are in University of Illinois. So I'll type again cd space two dots. Now we have come out. We are in program files. Still you have to come out. cd space two dots. Then in the main, you will have to type cd space the drive where you are working in. For me, it is D drive. So I'll type D drive, enter. Then you will have to type which folder you are working in. So you have to type cd space. This you have to do without mistake. Tutorial files, enter. Once you are in NAMD tutorial files, you will type cd space 1-1- build and enter. So you have to make sure that you are in 1 build directory. Okay, so this is the main thing because we have to do it daily. We have to first make sure that you are in 1 build, then only you are going to create all the files that I teach you with the codes. Okay, yeah. Now this much we will do again on your screen, Lata. I hope Ajay, you will take this instructions and before tomorrow's session, you will keep your system ready, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect.
Can you just explain which system is required to
Normal Windows 10 and above. मतलब 10 होगा तो भी और मतलब 10 एटलीस्ट 10.
और ग्राफिक कार्ड का कुछ रिक्वायरमेंट
नहीं
इसमें?
नहीं नहीं इसके लिए नहीं है नहीं.
ओके.
ग्रोमैक्स के लिए भी सीपीयू पे सफिशिएंट है अभी लर्निंग के लिए. अगर आपको 100-200 नैनो सेकेंड का रन करना है बाद में तो आपको जीपीयू चाहिए. अभी लर्निंग के लिए दिस नॉर्मल लैपटॉप i5 के ऊपर और विंडोज 10 के अबाउ बस उतना सफिशिएंट है.
ओके.
लता, या आई हैव टू मेक यू होस्ट. अभी आपके सिस्टम पे हम लोग करेंगे. या हाँ, एक्सटेंशंस पे क्लिक करो. ठीक है, कंसोल. यस. नाउ टाइप cd स्मॉल में स्पेस टू डॉट्स, एंटर. यस, अगेन cd space two dots, enter. हाँ. Again cd space two dots, enter. Yes. Now type drive's name cd space capital C colon backslash, enter. Now cd space NAMD dash tutorial dash files. Dash files. Enter. Very good. CD, last one, space, one dash, one space, sorry, one dash again, dash. This name has to be similar to what is there in your folder. Enter. Perfect. Now from here, tomorrow we will start how to run the course. So first file that we need to generate from PDB is PSF. PSF is protein structure file. As I told you, through the topology data from the PDB, PSF file will be generated, which gives all the bond information, atom information, and which is very essential. From PDB and PSF, we will go for the scripts of solvation. First, we will do for sphere that will give us two additional files. Then we do for box that will give us two additional files. So four together and these two, all of them, if they are prepared properly, they will go for MD simulation under two different conditions. And we will get total 11 output files at the end of the command. And we have to analyze two are main, one is trajectory file and one is the log file. So we will learn how to get all the graphs and the visual image with the video, how to see the simulation with the graphics and paper publication quality image generation. Okay. Yeah, so I think this much is enough for a start. Both of you, your system is now prepared, Lata. Ajay will do it tomorrow and will start running the course tomorrow for the PSF PDB. Then we will complete, if everything goes like expected speed, then we will complete solvation also tomorrow. Okay. All right, Ajay and Lata. So we can stop here for today. It's fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Chalo. So Lata, how are you? How's everything? How's still Diwali? How was it?
मैम इट वाज गुड। मैम
Yeah.
आपने कैसे सेलिब्रेट किया?
हाँ, मैंने भी, मेरे को काम का थोड़ा लोड था तो एक ही दिन छुट्टी मिल पाया, तो कल मैंने घर पे किया सब लक्ष्मी पूजन वगैरह. इट वाज गुड.
एंड हाउ इज योर डॉटर?
She's nice. She's nice. She's enjoying full too. She has 3rd November तक holidays.
ओह
तो मुझे टेंशन है उसको इतने हॉलीडेज है इसलिए. ठीक है.
ओके मैम।
हाँ, अजय आपकी कैसी थी दिवाली?
मैम अच्छी थी, मैंने भी पटाखे चलाए थे छोटे भाई
अरे
के।
वाह, अच्छा लगता है आपको? ओके. अभी भी देखो ना, मेरे बैकग्राउंड पे इतना आवाज है फटाके, ये 1-1:30 बजे तक मुंबई में तो बहुत लेट नाइट तक सब चलता है. वेयर आर यू अजय नाउ, राइट नाउ? आप
राइट नाउ आई
फैमिली
एम,
के साथ ही हो?
हाँ फैमिली के साथ जालंधर में।
जलंधर में, राइट. ओके ओके. चलो गाइस, सो कल है भाई दूज आपका.
हाँ जी।
हाँ, गुड गुड. ठीक है. ओके, सो लता, आपने ये स्वीट्स वगैरह नहीं ना हॉस्टल में ज्यादा, कि परचेस करते हो आप?
नहीं मैम, लाइक मैं तो नहीं परचेज करती, आई
नहीं.
अवॉइड
हाँ.
स्वीट्स।
हाँ, मैं भी
बट
सेम. मैं बनाती हूँ दूसरों के लिए, लेकिन खुद नहीं खाती वो सब चकली वकली.
बस फ्रेंड्स वगैरह ले आए थे घर से।
नाइस नाइस.
हाँ
ठीक
जी।
है. चलो फिर, टेक केयर, सी यू टुमारो सेम टाइम.
ओके।
अजय, तो कल आप विंडोज लेके आओगे ना, विंडोज 16?
हाँ मैं उसको डाउनलोड करने की कोशिश करूंगा कल।
हाँ, अगर कुछ प्रॉब्लम है तो मुझे ग्रुप पे पूछ सकते हो आप. मैं आई विल गाइड यू.
ओके मैम।
ओके, चलो बाय.
बाय।